Good morning. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. And happy new year. This is the first the first reading I've done this year. And on New Year's Eve, I did live readings, personal readings, and that was really fun. I love interacting with people and I love reading for them and seeing what comes through. I also gave an brief energy forecast for the year, and today we'll elaborate on January's, um, which started out with a 7.6 earthquake in Japan, which surprisingly to me, maybe it was far enough off the coast, didn't do as much damage and loss of life as I thought it would. I know we're still getting news from that, but let's just send blessings to all the people suffering there. These major catastrophes. And we're gonna see more of that kind of stuff in this year for sure. So let's talk about what we can do about it. The cards that came up, maybe I'll do maybe I'll do the forecast first. Orion is the energy that has come through with this report, and Orion was quite the warrior, known for that, the archer, and um, Orion is actually the first energy that came through to help me learn how it felt to channel what I was doing and to begin trusting what I get. So the themes for this month are compromised and destabilized. Orion says on the world stage, quiet. The compromise on the world stage, quiet for the first half of the month. And he pointed to compromised. Things are going to be very surprising then just how compromised the governments around the globe are. And we're going to see some things coming through, like the Jeffrey Epstein list that is supposed to become public probably this week, about all the people that were associated with him. And when you have that level of depravity that you are marketing to the world, just being exposed to him, going to his island isn't just for a visit. It's sickeningly obvious what was going on within these people. And so we're going to hear, oh yeah, I did had some dealings with Jeffrey Epstein, but I didn't participate in that. They have been found out. And this coming out is going to be very destabilizing. And it's not just in the US, although the US is the biggest consumer for child trafficking and human trafficking, sickeningly so. So things are going to be compromised. Things are going to be a little bit quiet the first part of the month. The second half, they're going to get crazy. Some of the revelations, will be shocking. People around the world will begin to be up in arms, and literally. And there's going to be more that's going to cause this, because here in the US, we're still pretty damn comfortable. We are still complacent, and things are going to happen that are going to move us from that complacency. And this is not the kind of message I love sharing, nor is it the kind I like giving or getting. But this is necessary because we need to be prepared within ourselves to be who we are. So let's continue with Orion's message. About mid-month, there will be even a bigger shakeup, and weather events will be joining in to create even more chaos in the collective. So people are going to be even more fearful, even more up in reaction. And of course, the news, sorry, my glasses need to be clean. The news channels are gonna just jump all over the fear and try to create as much tumultuousness, because people that are fearful are easy to control. And so the savior then comes, this has nothing to do religiously, in some form in their mind, and they will do almost anything for them. So you want to be in a place of greater peace, greater stillness, greater assuredness that all of this is part of what's happening in the big picture. It's like you have to break in order to heal, and this is a beginning to break. You have to go through some agony to give birth. We are in that third stage of the birth process in the world and in a new way of living in the world. Um, Ice storms will be happening in warm areas, flooding where it's usually dry, wind with ferocious speeds, earthquakes, volcanoes. These are the things that are going to just start happening. Gaia is going to seem all pissed off, but it really is just a shaking up, letting us know, number one, that we are, as a collective, as a human collective, not all that in a bag of chips, especially when it comes to the face of nature and what is possible. And we have lived in the world like that for a very long time, doing lots of harm. And uh, it just, we have to change. Things must change. And so the cards that came along with this um, are practice flexibility, because with all the people, look at that beautiful picture, in reaction and fear and chaos, it's going to be up to us to be a stabilizing force, to keep ourselves grounded. And how do you do that? I am open, I'm willing, I'm ready, guide me. Every day, recite in your mind with mindfulness, meaning think about it, what you are grateful for. Be the purveyor of balance in this world. Do your daily energy routine. I probably ought to do another 10, 12-day, 14-day uh, challenge in that, so more people will start minding their energy, because we're just these energetic systems that take on energy, that give off energy. We attract energy when we keep thinking about the same kind of energetic things, like nothing good ever happens to me. If it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Life just sucks. I'm pretty sure I'm cursed. All of this kind of stuff just invites more of that disruptive, not harmonious energy within. You have to be purposeful in your energy in order to make a difference in yourself. You can't control anyone else, but you can influence with your energy field. Occasionally we can influence with our words, but more often it is with our energy and with more people, because you're going to share your energy with every person you pass in the grocery store, with every person you pass in your car. Your car isn't a barrier to that. Everything is energy. So minding your energy, cultivating a higher vibration, the gratitude key, shedding pure love and joy. I invite you to spend 30 seconds, set a timer, shed pure love and joy on the people in Japan who are suffering right now, or anywhere in the world. I understand, I don't know, I haven't seen it, that there are fires in South Africa, that in the shanty towns, and those people have nothing already. And I'm fairly sure their government isn't sticking up for them, and they're suffering there. Shed pure love and joy on it. It makes a difference. Get together with a collective and shed pure love and joy on the things, the people that need it. If you know of someone suffering, if someone received a scary diagnosis, send your energy of love to them. Love transforms like nothing else, because everyone wants it. So it is the most transformative energy. I invite you to shed love on the leaders of our government, in Congress and in Senate. There is such an energy of slime in that place. This was long before Trump was going to clean the swamp, which is indicative of slime. When I was 33, 32, I shook hands with the governor of Idaho, because he had somebody on the floor that I worked on that was in his cabinet. And he was a loved governor, and he did wonderful things for our state. And when I shook hands for him, it was, I'm an energy reader. And I just went, oh, ooh, you're slimy too. It saddened me so much. But when you're with that, the slime gets on you. Fast forward many years later, 10 years ago now, we were at a conference. We happened to be sitting near one another. We stood up at lunchtime, and I turned around, and there was this governor. And I said, hello. I introduced myself again. I said, we met many years ago. And I shook his hand, and it was gone. The slime was gone. So we can affect our government in that way if we offer our energies in that space. So do what you can. So practice flexibility was the first card, and the next one was champion peace. Be the peacemaker wherever you can. The voice of reason is often all it will take in different situations to de-escalate them. And one of the things that we can offer is this: okay, if you, let's just say two guys are gonna fight and it's gonna be bad, it's gonna be to the death. If you're in that vicinity, something you could do is go, okay, you guys, you go ahead and fight, but please answer two questions for me before you do. How will this help you in life become more than what you are now? How can this help your family be better in who they are? Your children, your cousins. What does that look like? Good morning, Mindy. How can you help that in what you're going to do now? And how is this going to help you feel better about who you are? This isn't going to change what just happened. Can we mediate this without killing one another? It may work, it may not. And that's a drastic situation. But in your everyday, ask, I am open, I'm willing, I'm ready, guide me. Give me the tools, the understanding, the evidence to be a peacemaker in any situation that I get in. And you will have the words you need. That open, willing, ready mantra is incredibly powerful. It is a mantra I live by. It's a daily, I'm open, willing, and ready always to be guided. And so it becomes a daily walk. It isn't okay, I have to get on the ground for 20 minutes and pray. You do want to have some meditative silence. I do that mostly in breath work because that quiets my mind, brings me into the present. And the truth is, most of what we fear is in the future, which doesn't exist. It's an illusion. And then there is that aspect of the past that we're regretting, we're reliving, we're bringing up again and again, also does not exist. What's keeping it alive is your energy. That thing we can't see, that is what keeps these things alive. Cut the cords to them, just verbally in your head, or ask Archangel Michael, cut all the cords I've created to this energy, to this past regret, to this. And you're going to need to do it a few times because you're in the habit of visiting it. Cut all the cords to it, send back whoever's holding the other end of those cords, all of their energy to them. Recall all of mine to me. And the future, cut the cords to what you've been creating. Keep me focusing now on what it is that I need to be, how I need to walk in the world, what I need to do in the world. And good morning, Cheesy Tater. Good morning, Mindy. And Blink said, or Hasham. At any rate, you be the peacemaker. You be the one who can champion peace. You allow yourself to be that peace purveyor in the world, in your energy field. That is something you can do. And certainly if you have the words at any given time, staying open, willing, and ready to be guided so that you do have the words of wisdom within you, anybody may need at any given time. Consider that. Consider what you can be in the world, how you can walk forward. And know that working your energy, working to clear the things that stand in your way, the things that keep you from living your best life, moving forward in your path, ask to be guided to see those things so that you can create those changes within yourself. You can shed those energies. You can find, if you don't know how to do that, I can help you. Other energy workers. Thank you, Cheesy. Please like and share if you're on YouTube. I never remember to say that. I am getting better at that. Cancel what I just said. I just created something with my words that I don't want to be my truth. Cancel. I remember to say, please like and subscribe to my channel if you like what I'm saying, if you want more information like this, and help this channel grow so we can be more purveyors of peace, more insight, more guidance, and we can teach more people to be open, willing, and ready to be guided by their higher power. And you'll receive, we're not moved around the chessboard. We have free will, but we can receive taps on the shoulder, awarenesses of things that are around us to work for us, to help us, to receive those insights that we need to understand what we're doing in the world on a regular basis, even when we don't understand it. So I want to just thank you so much for stepping in, for joining me in these. Please do share, like, and subscribe to my channel. Share if you're on Facebook with me. And here's another thing, if you've worked with healers of any kind, if you've had people help you with results that were wonderful, that made a difference in your life, please tell them that they made that difference. I've had people come up to me 6 years later and go, you totally changed my life. And then we are human. We need to hear those things on occasion. We're not looking for, you know being adulation, being worshiped, anything. We're looking for the energy, the strength, the belief to keep doing what we're doing. Because we are human, we have those doubts on a regular basis. So whoever you may have worked with in the world, whoever made a difference in your life, if it was a teacher, go back and let them know that, because we do need to hear that. So if I've made a difference in your life, please share these, help other people to find them, and help grow this channel wherever you're watching me. I'm streaming from a streaming platform that I still am not particularly thrilled with, so I'm not real interested in promoting them yet. We will see as we go along, but the process is seamless. How it works is not always seamless within my channel. So thank you again for joining me. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage, on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. Until we meet again.